Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Kevin Porter.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Myles Turner. And it's Porter in at the 2. And for the Sonics, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Jefferson. Then there's Anderson. And it's Harrison in at the 4. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Jefferson with it, running now by Prince. Harrison passes to Anderson. Here now is Dinwiddie. Back to Harrison. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Porter with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Prince, the pass to Rollins. Fires for 3. Kuzma, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And the first one drops.
Boy, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Porter. The rebound by Anderson. Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. And Jefferson, here we go. Dermonenko misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Free throw good. Porter.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3. And no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kuzma kicks to Turner. Pass to Porter. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That one is off. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Good on the second free throw. Sonics leading by 4. Dinwiddie passes to Harrison. Over to the left wing. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And again, the Bucks miss. The Supersonics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The kick out to Anderson. Dinwiddie outside. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kuzma, that's good.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Pass to Dermanenko. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Sonics, Galloway's checked in, and it's Reynolds in for Dinwiddie. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's A.J. Green in for Taurean Prince. .116 left in the first. Pass to Rollins. Back to Portis. Fires from deep. Gets a hand on it, and Turner stays with it.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
That one good for 2. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Now, here's Portis. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Here's Reynolds. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Galloway with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Sonics lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob. That's a real challenge for the defense.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Gary Trent, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Cole Anthony, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Trent after Alec Burks has scored. For 3, that's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Green.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Here's Dawkins, right wing. Reynolds passes to Galloway. Burks for 3. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. For the Sonics, Harrison's checked in for Dawkins. Anderson comes in for Burks. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Chris Paul. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince comes in for A.J. Green. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent. Here's Dinwiddie. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Porter kicks to Kuzma. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you can't go for that if you're the defender. Kuzma is really good at faking you out with the ball fake.
First trip for the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Turner's checked in for the Bucks. And he can't hit the second. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And a quick look at how the Supersonics schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Friday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now here's Anthony. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
And he makes that one. And the Sonics lead by 4.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Anthony against Dinwiddie. Turner with a screen for Porter to the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Supersonics. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
You know, for the Supersonics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 7-point Sonic lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Kuzma. Defense is right there. Turner with the screen. Rollins the pass to Prince. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there. Dinwiddie outside. Anderson outside. Pass to Reynolds. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 9 feet out. Got a piece of it. Anderson against Prince. Harrison kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Galloway. Here's Reynolds. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Reynolds has got the lead up to 7 now for Seattle.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kuzma outside. 20 feet out. And Reynolds pulls it down.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Pass to Galloway. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Goes up to the stripe. And no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Sonics on top. Milwaukee. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Supersonics.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't know it. A poet.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
They've got Harrison. Jefferson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And there's Anderson. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now here's Porter to the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
He hits both from the stripe. Seattle leading by 3. And Jefferson, here we go. And Jefferson throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 10, and that one, good.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Dermonenko. Outside Jefferson. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Rollins, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Prince looking around. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma finds Turner. No good there. Sonics leading by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The shot by Turner, no good. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anderson's shot is off.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Seattle calls timeout. Reynolds is checked in for the Sox. Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Seattle leading by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Kuzma. 12 points for him. Hands it from downtown. 1:51 left to play in the third. Pass to Harrison. Down low. Here's Dermonenko. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Sonics lead by 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Kuzma outside. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. Outside Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Myles Turner. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. Good on both. Here's Anthony. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Trent. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Anderson kicks to Galloway. Back to Paul. Goes up on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trail by 5. Porter passes to Portis. Ball against Anthony. Paul with the steal. Pass to Reynolds. Over Green. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Seattle, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Porter is out there with Anthony. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Green, and it's Trent in its small forward. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Reynolds. Clock is at 3. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Reynolds has got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Portis a screen on Burks. Outside Portis. The offensive rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Anthony. Outside Portis. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen out, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Jefferson, following the score by Myles Turner. Shoots the 3. It's good.
You know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Bucks trail by 14. Kuzma, left side. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Launches it. And it's off. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Supersonics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And get the three. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Now here's Jefferson. Good!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Porter, here we go. Jacks up a three. That's off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Kuzma. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Seattle.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Spencer Dinwiddie.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And the Bucks with possession here. Seattle able to drain the three. Seattle with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harrison. Takes the three. And another three for Seattle.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present our player of the game.